Why is Shekhinah called the feminine divine presence? Imagine feeling the divine not just as a distant force but as a warm, nurturing presence that is close to your heart. That's what the concept of Shekhinah offers in Jewish spirituality. The term Shekhinah comes from a Hebrew root meaning to dwell. Originally, it referred to God's presence living among people without any gender connotation. Over time, especially in Jewish mystical teachings like Kabbalah, Shekhinah became associated with the feminine aspect of the divine. This shift highlights qualities traditionally linked to femininity, such as compassion, nurturing, healing, love, and justice. In Kabbalistic ideas, Shekhinah is often connected to the sephira called malchut, which means kingship. Malchut is the divine emanation closest to the physical world. Shekhinah is seen as God's immanent presence that dwells within creation, bridging the divine and the earthly. She is sometimes called the bride of God, symbolizing a deep, intimate relationship between the divine and the world. This imagery shows her as a nurturing, protective force who brings joy and comfort, especially in times of suffering. Biblical figures like Rachel, the matriarch, are viewed as symbols of Shekhinah. Her feminine qualities and her role in nurturing and caring reflected the divine presence in everyday life. Shekhinah is believed to rest upon those who engage in sacred acts like prayer, studying Torah, acts of kindness, and hospitality. These actions connect us to the divine feminine and make God's presence more accessible. For women in the Jewish community seeking personal spiritual growth, understanding Shekhinah as the feminine divine presence can be empowering. It affirms that divine qualities like compassion and nurturing are sacred and vital. It reminds us that the divine is close, accessible, and present within each of us. When women see their acts of kindness, prayer, and learning as reflections of Shekhinah, it deepens their connection to their spiritual identity and to Jewish tradition. Embracing Shekhinah encourages women to cultivate qualities like healing, justice, and compassion in their lives and communities. It invites women to recognize their own spiritual power and the divine presence within themselves and others. This understanding can help foster a sense of dignity, purpose, and belonging in their spiritual journeys. It shows that the divine is not distant but intimately involved in every act of kindness and learning, making personal growth a sacred experience rooted in the divine feminine.